Let us consider section formula. We can draw a straight line. The line segment A, B. A is given by the point x1, y1. B and P is in between anywhere. And let us indicate its point as x and y. Now the coordinates of this point P, that is xy, that divides the line segment A, B. A is represented by x1, y1. B is represented by x2, y2 internally in the ratio m is to n. So internal section ratio is m is to n. We can call it m and this as n. For example, 1 is to 1, 1 is to 2, like that. It is dividing the AB line segment, which divides the line segment. P divides the line segment AB in the ratio m and n. And their axis can be represented as, that is P of x comma y is nothing but, that is m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, comma, it means P of x, and P of y is as m into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. So this is the formula. This is called internal section formula. Where mn is the section ratio, whether it is 1 is to 2 or 3 is to 1 or 2 is to 3, like that. Let us consider this sum. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points A of 3, minus 3 and B of minus 2, 7 is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Now the points are, that is minus 2 and minus 7, that is B. So given point A (3, minus 3), point B minus 2, 7, and it is actually divided by the x-axis. So divided by the x-axis means this is x-axis. Okay, so the axis it means that y is a 0. So the x-axis can be represented as x comma 0. Okay, so x-axis can be represented as x comma 0. Similarly, y-axis can be represented as 0 comma y. Okay, right. Now the coordinate here the point is, let the point be x comma 0 on x-axis. Okay, now we have to substitute this formula. So this is the ratio. What about the ratio? Find the ratio. It is asked, find the ratio. Okay, find the ratio. Let us assume this is in the ratio k is to 1. Okay, ratio k is to 1. So k is to 1 means that is m is to n is equal to k is to 1. It means m is equal to k, n is equal to 1. Now we can apply this formula, and here this is x1, this is y1. Okay, that is this one, x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Okay, so let us proceed. And the mn we have already indicated as k and 1. So this is almost k times, we can say. So the coordinates are k times. Let us assume the coordinates of p is k times, means that is, let us consider the x2. So x2 means 2k minus 2k, is it not? So minus 2k, because m into x2. Let us apply the formula m n, that is here p of xy. The point is p of xy is equal to, given by the formula, m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, comma m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. This is the formula, and we know m is k. So m x1 means this is x1. Are you able to follow? Okay, and what about that is y2, y1 is this one, x2 is this one. Okay, it is given as x2, so this is x2. So minus 2x2 we can put. Let me rewrite so that it will be convenient for you. x1 y1 is equal to how much? 3 minus 3. x2 y2 is equal to how much? Minus 2 comma 7. And mn k1, mn is equal to k and 1. Now let us substitute here. Therefore the p of xy can be, what is m? M is k, x2 is 2, so minus 2k. And what is nx1? N means 1 into x1 means 3, so plus 3 divided by m plus n, k plus 1 minus, and my2, what is mk into y2 how much? y2 is 7, is it not? So 7k. And then what about ny1? y1 is here minus 3, okay, 1 is this much, so minus 3 we can put, okay. So 7k minus 3 and m plus n, that is k plus 1, close the bracket, okay. Now this minus 2k plus 3, that is representing x, and what about this 7k minus 3? That is 0. So from this we can find out. So this is x and this is 0, because this is x, this is 0, is it not? Being x-axis, it is represented here. So x comma 0. So x is represented here. 0 represents this one. Now instead of matching this, we can find out the k from this value, because it is given as 0. Therefore 7k minus 3 divided by k plus 1 is equal to 0. K plus 1 into 0 is equal to 0. Therefore 7k minus 3 is equal to 0. So 7k is equal to how much? Plus 3. Therefore k should be 3 by 7. Do you understand? So in that case, m is to n is equal to, what is that? What we have found out? m is here k. So 3 by 7 is to 1. Got it? 3 by 7 is to 1. Or you can put this as, that is, multiply the ratio by 7, so that it becomes 3 is to 7. So you can write as 3 is to 7 also, as a whole number fraction. So the ratio is what? 3 is to 7. That is m is equal to 3, n is equal to 7. Do you understand? Now we can substitute here and get the original xy. Okay. So let us substitute this original. So here let me put once again p of x comma y is equal to, what is the formula? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now we can substitute. Let me rewrite. What is this? x1 y1 3 comma minus 3, x2 y2 minus 2 comma 7, m comma n. Now we have found out as 3 comma 7. Now let us directly substitute to find out the point. So p of x comma y is equal to, now proceed. What is m? 3 into x2. x2 means minus 2. So minus 6 plus nx1. n is 7 and x1 means 3. So 7 3s are 21 divided by m plus n, that is 10, comma. What is m? m is 3. What is y2? 7. So 3 7s are 21. And then n 7 into y1. So 7 into 3 21 minus 21 divided by m plus n, that is 10. Or you will follow. So it means 21 minus 6 15. So 15 by 10, and then this is 0. 21 minus 21 is equal to 0. So 0 by 10 is equal to 0. So we can further divide this as 3 5s are 15, 2 5s are 10. So you can put 0. So it means the points are 3 by 2 and 0. So what is the point? The p of x comma y is equal to, what is that? 3 by 2 0. This is the final answer. Okay. So what are the key steps in this problem? The first step is That is, we let me write all these points as, that is, x and y, x1 y1. So identify x1 y1, and you can take this as what, x1 y1. Okay, and you have to consider this m and n as k. So this is the second point, first point, second point, third point. Okay, so identify the point as a and b, given x1 y1 x2 y2, that is 1. Second point, put x comma 0 because it is divided by x axis, it's clearly given, and the set of points are also given. And what we are going to find out, that is, find the coordinates of the point of division. So that's what we are going to find out, that is, what is x, what is y, based on these inputs. Okay, now we apply the internal section formula. Okay, so what is this? This is internal section formula. And what are m and n? They are the ratio, so that we have already given here. So we just substitute in this equation 4, we can put this as 4. Okay, and we are able to get this one, and based on that you cannot find out the k from here because it has got x, but you have got 0 here, so based on that you can find out the value of k. So to find out the value of k, you can make use of this equation. Okay, and from this we are able to find out the value of k, that is 6th part. So once you are able to find out, now we can have m and n, that is the 7th part. Okay, and after that we proceed with this. We have got x1 y1 x2 y2 and found out m and n also. We substitute this internal section formula. Okay, so this is the 8th one, and by substituting finally we get the answer of this axis. Is it clear?